So we are climbing very slowly to flight level 350, and I'll talk a bit about the basic systems of the Boeing 737. This display here is the primary flight display. It's what we usually look at when we fly. This is the altitude on the right and the speed is on the left. The altitude is measured in feet and the speed is measured in knots. And up here we have the flight mode annunciator that confirms our autopilot modes. And these two bars are flight directors. That's what we follow when we have it on. And this little bug here is the track bug or the flight path vector. Center pump is out of fuel, by the way. And moving to the right, this is the navigation display. This shows our heading, our magnetic heading, and this is our plane, and this is our flight plan. So we'll go to Conga at flight level 299. That's 299,000 feet, and we're 24 miles from Conga right now. Moving to the right, this is the engine display, and it shows our thrust and everything. This is the flight management computer. This is where we usually put in the route and the weight and everything. And we have different pages. We have initial reference, we have climb, we have cruise, and we have climb, we have cruise, and we have descent pages. That's the thrust lever here. That's what controls our thrust. That's the speed brakes. We pull it during descent to arrest the descent path, and also on landing it's going to deploy automatically. That's the parking brake here. Nothing much to say. That's the engine start levers, and that's the flap that we use to slow the aircraft down. That's the comm radios, and that's the navigation radios. And we have ADF, automatic direction finder, and we have our transponder here. The overhead panel, we have lights, which I don't need to say a lot, and we have fuel pumps, so fuel can go to the engines, and we have the crossfeed, which we don't really use, and we have the navigation source displays. And up here we have our battery. We have battery, auxiliary battery, and generator, and also the galley power. Here, the galley power is here, and we usually leave it on for the guys in the galley to make food and stuff. That's standby power, which is usually not used, and that's the battery right here. That's the two batteries. That's the generators, and it's now connected to the engine. And that's the auxiliary power unit. That's the wipers. And over here we have the window heating and the probe heats. We have the anti-ice, which we turned on just now, but it's off right now. We have electric and engine hydraulic pumps. And we also have pressurization over there. We have seatbelt signs, which I turned off because we're not going to be in turbulence anymore. This is the autopilot. We have VNav on and LNav, and we have the N1 engaged as well. The auto throttle is engaged, and also the flight directors is engaged to feed the autopilot with information. And this is the map controls, so weather and terrain, position, our data, and the airports.